edition. Guess who's here for OGs of wrestling? Ain't no competition, we report, you gon' listen. Never no mercy, we bring the ring to the streets. If you don't know, you better find out off the ropes. Here to prove a point, number one in the league. Bet you don't wanna tussle with us, know where to hide or run. Step in the ring, you're done, you're never stepping out again.
So you're back on the wolf pack.
Off the ropes, representing that 617 area.
So you're back on the wolf pack.
No other podcast out here more scarier.
So you're back on the wolf pack.
Wrestling entertainment news reported by the Bears.
So turn your back on the wolf pack. You might wind up in a body bag.
Took your chances, now it's time to show you what's on. In the ring, off the ropes, best believe that we strong. Day in, day out, off the ropes for life. Shiznit, E-Wiz, Phatz crew on the mic. Town be the city where we make our own rules. Stomping, no, you can't fit our shoes. Off the ropes, a crowd pleaser, conquering like Caesar. Lean on us like pizza when you need your wrestling re-up.
So you're back on the wolf pack.
Off the ropes, representing that 617 area.
So you're back on the wolf pack.
No other podcast out here more scarier.
So you're back on the wolf pack.
Wrestling entertainment news reported by the Bears.
So turn your back on the wolf pack. You might wind up in a body bag.
And we back, folks. We back in the World Podcast. I'm the main man, BlvckHvrt, the Black John Guy, the Black Tony Soprano. Welcome to our beloved show. To a special thank you to Anchor for the podcast platform. We need to make our podcast for OT. First and foremost, thank you guys for actually showing up. Secondly, our shirts is on the fucking way. Pre-order your shirts for me. DM me at BlvckHvrt Lansky or Snapchat, or you can email me at offthetopropodcast@gmail.com and place in a special order for your Off the Top Rope t-shirts in 2 colors, black and white and black and red. Please support the cause, support the team, support the podcast, support us. We thank you. We appreciate that. Nonetheless, let's get into it. First and foremost, I know Uncle Phatz is running late. We got Big Mike in the building. Making his return after a couple of weeks on his training day. Yes, I'm talking about the Ethan Hawke and Denzel Washington. His training day is today. Long, nevertheless. Give it up for, as I call your tag name, Maverick. I guess fine, whatever. A Maverick. So give it up for Maverick. Join us with us here on the show. Thank you guys for being here. What's going on with Big Mike?
What's going on, fellas? Doing good. It's Mania season. It's also a holiday this weekend, so excuse if you hear some noise. I'm over at Mom Duke's house for the weekend, eating good, living life. So, but yes, salute. How you guys doing?
Oh, don't rub it in my face, okay? Cyber
through, man. I got one of those moms. She'll pick at the drop of a hat. So if y'all want to come through, just say the word.
I'm not driving 10 hours, man. You kiss my ass on that note. Anyway, Cyber, what's up with you, man? How you been doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm actually in the same boat that Big Mike is. You know, I'm actually out of town. I'm at my mom's house. You know, a lot of my little one spending time with her grandma, and you know, we're hanging out here. So if I go in and out, or if you hear noise in the background, sorry about that. I'm not in my fancy setup I'm usually at for our weekly podcast, but hey, I'm still here. I'm still gonna make it work. So,
last but not least, Maverick.
Mr. Training Day is in the building. How you guys doing? It's WrestleMania season. I'm here at my father-in-law's house right now. We got the jerk chicken on the grill right now, and some white rice is going. But again, it's Easter season, so we all over here just eating and grubbing, you know.
We're all making BlvckHvrt jealous.
Listen,
man.
right? Everyone's just rubbing shit in my face, man. Fuck all y'all.
We love you too, man.
Nah, man.
For you.
bad, man. You're lucky that Uncle Phatz ain't here either. Otherwise, his shit would have been worse.
Man,
I
I'm
know.
eating bacon wrapped in bacon with some bacon.
Oh no! Speaking of which, we got Phatz in the building. We were just starting to show off, and I was just saying how everyone else eating the Easter Sunday food, and I'm the only one that doesn't have a plate. And I'm pretty sure you're about to speak on that thing too. So let's go with it.
Well, good. I'm not here to speak on Easter. I have some other shit to talk about, but it's okay.
Okay, well, let's just move on. Well, we'll just move on that note then. Start with Monday Night Raw. We're gonna start with the Hurt Business. Bobby Lashley calls out Benjamin and Alexandra, calls them incompetent for not beating McIntyre last week in a handicap match situation. Tensions flared up and Lashley attacks Alexander. Something hits him with a German suplex. Brawls ensue with Lashley laying down Benjamin, and Lashley just announces that the Hurt Business is over and his bounty on McIntyre's head is still active. Pretty sure y'all want to go ahead and talk about this first. Go nuts.
Fuck Vince McMahon. That's all I'm gonna say. Fuck Vince McMahon for this. I hate to say, but the Hurt Business is the best thing for business at this moment, and I'm saying this only because I'm gonna say this because they are like the first faction since Nation of Domination of African American men that have been dominant. Dominant.
Right.
I'm gonna break it up.
Going last off rip. So y'all go ahead, say what you got to say, because I'm coming with the shits. It's on today.
Listen, you might have to go with me because I got nothing to say, and I got to keep going with this. It's under 2 hours.
It's been too long. But I'm gonna say what I got to say. Get to the point.
Okay, so why don't the rest of them go ahead before you go? How about that?
Yeah, I'm with it. I mean, we already know like this was the best faction that they've had in a minute. That felt good. That felt like this could be something, and like for them to break it up so quick and like the breaking them up. Like if you was gonna break them up, like all right, then let all of them lose at Mania. Like at least let them get to Mania, lose at Mania, and then have Bobby Lashley explode like that. Like I could have lived with it. I would have been pissed off too, but at least that would have made storyline sense. Like
I agree with that.
For Mania doesn't make any sense. Like
especially 2 weeks before Mania.
Like, come on, man. Like, damn. Like, just spit in our face then. Like, shit.
All I got to say about it.
I think the owner's been doing about that for like 15 years already, but you're past overdue. But I'm sorry, Cyber.
Okay, so all I got to say about this situation is this. Vince McMahon is probably the only person I know this old that has freaking ADD, ADHD when it comes to this crap, man. He should have let this run out a lot longer than what it did. It could have gone through WrestleMania. To be honest, I would have liked to have seen it go to SummerSlam. Have title implications involved. Either Sheldon Benjamin jumping in against Bobby Lashley into a title match, then use that to break them up. Or even, Cedric Alexander and Sheldon Benjamin getting into a U.S. title bout feud, something that would make it worth disbanding them. Not just something out of the blue. Oh, you take out Drew McIntyre and one of y'all is going to get a title shot. Please. That was some dumb crap.
Uncle Phatz, go ahead.
Okay, all right. So let me just say this. WWE, you're full of shit, and you're a bunch of bitches. Vince McMahon, you're a fucking asshole, and your ass needs to sit the fuck down because you are completely oblivious to the shit that you have caused for your fucking fans, especially your minority fans.
Wait,
okay?
Wait. Hold on. The Cynical Clinical podcast said what up to you boys before we started the show. I was just doing his show before we started ours, so my fault. He said what up to you guys.
Tell him I said what's good. So, my thing is, you brought up a question that didn't happen in a little over 15 years. You put together 4 of the strongest black men that literally work together. You didn't even give these. What were they together? Less than 6 months?
I would say about that time period.
About 6.
Okay.
Yeah, about 6 months.
Yeah.
You cut them off 6 months. You gave DX fucking almost 10 plus years of their bullshit. And we ranted. Y'all literally force-feeded us to suck it to everybody. Our grandparents, our aunties, everybody had to suck it for over 10 fucking years. And as soon as you get some strong, athletic black men together, put their fists together, you only make it last for 5 years. Then you give us the fucking Hurt Business that rejuvenates Monday Night Raw to give us something to look forward to, and then you cut it out of 6 months. Not only on top of that, look at the Benjamin and Cedric Alexander's face. You cut the hopes of what they could have done. Now we got to deal with, no disrespect, but we got to deal with the New Day and Bootios. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the fucking mockery that I've been talking about since I came here on the podcast about WWE to the minority athletes. I don't give a fuck how many times if the man hugs a black man, motherfucker, you are an underlined asshole of a racist. You discriminate against us so bad because you don't want us to run the fucking company because you know good and well Will Fitz is going to beat our brother on a good fucking day, even if he had steroids stuck in his veins. We are natural born athletes, and this is nothing against the Caucasians, nothing against my white brothers at all. I love y'all, but let's face facts with facts. Blacks are born with more athletic abilities than white folks are.
Oh my God!
Nothing against that.
Hey,
but you put together a force that was respected. You shitted on it. So what does that tell you about the rest of the talent that you got in the back? That anytime when you put together a strong group of people, we get shitted on. Same thing with the Latinos. There hasn't been. It's like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Mm-hmm.
I am so sick of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You give us no hope as future wrestling fans. So you're going to feed us Drew McIntyre down our fucking throats, Sheamus down our throats again. I'm seeing his pale red ass. Can you have him change his fucking hair color for a change?
Fucking.
Can you do
Oh my God.
But you look at every other promotion. Every other promotion has a minority faction in it, except us.
Right. What I'm saying is this. You change Sheamus's look. You make him look like rogue, fucking thugged out gangster. You won't discriminate against that. You won't cut that shit off. You won't make him do no fucking bullshit gimmicks. But all the blacks do some bullshit. You don't cut the Godfather's holes and some more shit. But DX is still standing strong. Standing in the fucking world, telling everybody, kids, grannies, infants, unborn, what do you call them? Test tubes. What do you call them? Rejects.
Test tubes.
To suck it. Okay.
Oh my
and that's
God.
okay.
They just want us out here shucking and jiving for them. That's all.
Man, shucking and jiving shit. WWE, I'm telling you right now, you need to wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up.
I mean, look at what they did to Naomi. Look at what they did to Naomi.
Yeah, you know what? And you know what, bro? You know what, Maverick? You know what's going to happen? Naomi and the rest of these good athletes at EW all the way through. And I keep telling y'all, AEW is wrestling. Nobody wants to be entertained anymore. We're tired. Stop entertaining us, you bitches. Give us some wrestling. Give us something we can go, oh my God. Give us that. Stop fucking us around. We don't care about Drew and Sheamus. We care about Keith Lee. We care about the beef between Lashley and Lesnar. We want to see the Hurt Business fuck up anybody else. That's the whole purpose. But you give us the Shield. You give us DX. You give us all this power bullshit. But anything black and strong, you cut it. You ignorant racist fucks.
I hate to say it, but this could have been like the African American Four Horsemen for us, and they
Bro,
took it
this
away.
shit lasted this shit for a year. What they should have did was this. What they should have did was let this thing go into WrestleMania. You have the Hurt Business lose the tag team titles, okay? And what you do is you have Lashley either retain it or lose it. And if he lost it to Drew, then what you do is you shift it a little. You add another key to the opponent to make the group stronger. And then you let it go for another 6 months before you pull the plug on certain things. You didn't even give these motherfuckers an opportunity to enjoy their success. You literally ripped the rug from underneath their fucking feet before they could even say anything.
Yep.
Shelton Benjamin don't even look the same anymore. He don't look the same. He's pissed. You can see it in his fucking face.
Like he saw it coming, you know. I think we all saw it coming. Once they lost the tag titles, that was it for them. You know, you saw the change in their demeanor.
For what though? What was the purpose of them losing the tag titles for what? Put them in the triple threat match. For the tag team title, it's WrestleMania.
I hate that they lost the fucking New Day. I'm tired of seeing these motherfuckers with the tag team titles.
All right, well, we're gonna talk about the New Day a little bit later on. Show, but the rest of your time.
It's shit bullios, bro. I'm good. Fuck WWE. I'm good. Y'all a bunch of assholes.
Hey, he's speaking
Fuck y'all.
him, his cousin, and myself in that. So I got.
Bitch.
Hey, cause he took about damn out. Oh man! All right. Next point. Cedric and Shawn the meeting with Adam Pearce. So Lashley and Benjamin. Tonight, Benjamin loses, then Cedric gets a shot at him. Lashley next coming up on Monday. Sheamus attacked Sheamus after the match was over. I don't know why. This makes no sense. It should be the opposite way around. Beating Sheamus and Sheamus whipping his ass, but I don't know. Anyway, Braun Strowman defeats Jack Hager. This whole story straight up fucking stupid. Hopscotch being Goldberg, Nickelodeon slime stupidness.
Yeah.
Tim?
To be honest,
Go ahead, Cyber.
One thing. I'm surprised that Riker's even still with the WWE at this point. After his comments that he made on social media, people have been fired for less out of the WWE than what he just has done. Again, this is another case. But you were saying this a little while ago on your tangent. This is another example of someone saying some dumb shit. One person gets fired and the other one gets a slap on the wrist. Exactly with Lars Sullivan. But I can't really 100% get behind that because look at Velveteen Dream. He's still on the WWE's roster, but yet he has all this crap going on with him. So again, that's just me. We can't 100% say yes, it's black or white, but it's leaning more toward yes. But there's also other situations that are going on that it's the opposite situation where it's Velveteen Dream. He's done a lot of crap apparently behind the scenes, and yet he's still on the roster.
Call it a day. Stop being the dick and understand that you are blessed to be in the position that you're in. Everybody has their own opinions, but you have to understand you're on the road with a group of individuals that are trying to make it just like you. And for you to sit there and say some ignorant shit like that, people like that need to get cashed off and fucked up. I'm sorry. This racism shit is way out of fucking control, and we see it all the time. And then for us to sit there and be fans of an organization or a conglomerate organization that we grew up watching, and then to turn around and at the age that we had to realize that after all this time, there's a lot of political racist shit going on. Now all of a sudden we're praying and hoping. Like, I don't have nothing against any race. Let's make that clear on this podcast. But I'm going to keep it funky and gutter. I guarantee you, Vince McMahon damn won't do that shit to the fucking Samoans. You damn won't do that shit. Because you know them motherfuckers is a whole new different breed of Negroes. You won't do that to them. You'll let this head cable cheese shit go to the T because you know what the Samoans bring to the table. But you won't let the blacks join and let us have something that we can hold on to. You give us quick shit. You give us viscera. Then that's why I said if people don't really want to understand this whole racist shit, look into the whole Ahmed Johnson shit. That's a prime example of what black power is supposed to be. Yeah, we heard shit from D-Lo Brown and the whole nine. Oh, he's stupid and dumb. The problem is that the black folks at that time had no choice but to kiss ass. Ahmed Johnson wasn't about kissing ass. I came here to wrestle and win championships. But in WWE/WWF, you got to suck balls and kiss ass just to get a heavyweight title shot. Guess what? Real black folks ain't doing that. And then you wonder why we get these bullshit shuck and dive type of opportunities and shit like that. Like last year, 15 years or almost 20 years before you can get a belt. Are you fucking kidding me? He done beat everybody except for Brock Lesnar or anybody else of that strength. You see what he did to fucking Braun Strowman. But we can't have something that we can call our own. Why? Because y'all are some ignorant fucking assholes. Y'all are ignorant. So fuck WWE. I'm dead ass serious. Fuck them. And the horse that they rode in on. And the last 20 years, y'all can kiss my ass and suck a dick. A fat one. A fat black one on top of that.
Yeah, folks.
You bag
Moving on from that. Thank you, Uncle Phatz. I appreciate all that.
You welcome.
As before I got cut off, Shane is this whole Shane BS. Afterwards, Strowman fights tomorrow. Reminds Shane that they got a match at WrestleMania. Announced that it'll be a steel cage match. What the hell that I told y'all for the last few weeks? He's gonna choke slam his ass off the top and have Shane crash the damn table. He wins. Watch that shit's gonna fucking happen because the fans are back. What? Anyway, Bunny and Damian Priest then attack Miz and Morrison, and who that reminds me of is gonna make their next week, and I'm actually can't wait for this.
I am so excited. I'm so excited.
Oh my god! I know you are. This is ridiculous. This is really gonna get fucking ridiculous.
This is gonna be funny as shit, bro.
It's probably gonna be having a heart attack in the background somewhere. The New Day defeats AJ and Amos in a. Hey, what the hell is this?
Some bullshit that they tried to get out of.
And let me just say something about this. I'm sorry, but everybody's been saying why the New Day's been getting so much, limelight, and why they've gotten so many titles. And when it comes to being a tag team, it's because why? Because the New Day is doing something that the other is in the background doing. Sheldon Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, all of them. They have found other ways to make themselves relevant, even if they're not on TV. They have cornered probably one of the hottest parts of the market that you could possibly corner, and that is the gaming live streaming part of entertainment. Even though Xavier Woods isn't streaming on Twitch anymore because of that whole third-party system rule that they have now, he is doing so much stuff YouTube-wise with other WWE superstars, getting the attention of gamers. And I bet you any increase that the WWE has seen in viewership, a big chunk of it is coming from Cedric Alexander and everyone else who is on that YouTube page playing video games together. That is how they're pulling in more viewership. That is why they're getting the rub in certain situations. That's why they probably got the tag team titles again. And that is the reason why that they are getting more time on TV than anybody else, because they are crossing the border when it comes to gaming and entertainment, wrestling entertainment. That is the reason why Vince McMahon is so heavy on them right now. Now, if Cedric Alexander was to do that, if Sheldon Benjamin was to do that, and they could actually get steam or even be a part of what the New Day is doing on YouTube, I could tell you this, they probably get some more airtime.
That's fair, though. I agree
and I'm not even bullshitting with that.
If that's something that they don't do, It's like I said
No.
earlier. So it's like now we have to force ourselves to be gamers to get views to show Vince McMahon. Like New Day, they like you said, they took the opportunity to hit the corners that did. That's their shit. So why not let Shelton Benjamin and Alexander do their shit because they earned it? That's what I'm saying. They earned that right for them. Then you gonna take it away from them? Fuck no.
I agree.
I'm sorry. That's I don't agree. I agree with you, but I don't agree with it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I just wanted to point that out
Okay.
because I mean that's the biggest
Thanks,
thing that stands
fellas.
out to me when it came to
Xavier
what you were
Woods
saying
defeats
earlier.
AJ
But
Styles
anyway,
by
moving on.
disqualification on it's fierce. Alexa Bliss has vowed that the Legend Killer will die at WrestleMania. I didn't know that they got to say the word die on television, but as I'm about to reveal later.
AEW. AEW. Oh, and shout out to you, BlvckHvrt, for that, because I'm not going to lie to you, as a sidebar, for some reason, Alexa Bliss is looking harder and sexier every fucking week. I'm sorry. And I'm not an Alexa Bliss fan. She is looking bad.
I can
The
agree
way
to
they
that.
got her playing this part, bro, I give you your props on this show. You got
Thank you.
Alexa
Thank
Bliss.
you.
I'll give you that.
I appreciate that.
Call because she looks bad, bro. When she came up, when she opened her eyes and she had the contacts, I swear my shit said you. I was like, damn, Alexa Bliss, like, okay, yeah.
Boy,
She looks dope as shit, bro.
Movie.
Real dope.
You can try something a little bit.
So shout out to
Thank you.
BlvckHvrt for that call, cause yeah, that was a major improvement that was a major fucking improvement. Major. I was sitting there like, oh my god, with the Jack in the Box, I was like, oh my god.
Now you finally see where the fuck I was coming from.
That was the most. Ooh, bro,
Yeah.
she gave me goosebumps, bro. I was feeling it. I was like, ooh, whoever got that at home, oh, she knows how to foreplay, bro. That shit, man, she can have all my checks, my pension, my Social Security. You can have my kids' Social Security with that. Bro, you coming home or something like that? Like, she got the Jack in the Box. She's just sitting there like, hi, daddy. And you're like, damn. Yeah, exactly.
Uncle Thatcher's got a boner sitting in his car.
Oh, bro. Or someone that I don't pay attention to, but
No
thank
problem.
you, BlvckHvrt, because I'm very aware and attentive. I'm very aware and attentive, bro, because that opened my eyes, bro. She opened my eyes Monday, bro.
I got you, man. No problem.
Mm-hmm. I'll take that. Give you that. I'll give you full disclosure on that. But that was a great fucking call, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you because I doubted you on that one, and for the past 3 months, bro, she's been looking right. She's been looking right. It's like, oh, he ain't here, so she took over. I was like, oh, what are you, the midwife? Wait, what are you doing? And every week, it's like everything on fleek. Makeup, the look, just the persona. Yo, bro, I was just like, oh, I'm looking forward to this. I like this. I really do. WWE, don't fuck it up. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, my God. Please don't fuck this up.
What would make it really good? What would make it really good is
Is
Randy
she a
Orton's
wrestler?
wife gets involved. No. But that whole Twitter beef that happened after Fastlane. That his wife, the way that Alexa Bliss pinned him, his wife
she gave him. She sat on him like in
the way that you, Uncle Fast, would extremely be happy with.
Straddled him.
Oh yeah, she can sit on me just like that. Bro.
We gotta move on from there. Drew McIntyre basically intimidated the locker room that who's trying to take Lashley's bounty from earlier. Then McIntyre just attacked it. He attacked Drew Gulak and Humberto Carrillo. And Ricochet comes out and agrees to fight him. Okay. Naomi defeats Shayna Baszler after a brawl issues broke out outside the ring. What? Oh. I can't go on a tirade today because this thing's gonna have a gap. Thank you.
Keep going.
Rhea Ripley didn't attack Asuka during their contract signing. Then Jackson Baszler, they both came out glowing and that dominated the whole women's tag team division for a year, and they want the WrestleMania match. So they issue a challenge for next week. Rhea accepts on Asuka's behalf. What the hell was this segment? How you slap a champion, sign a contract, these two Nimrods come out. No disrespect to Shayna, but Nia, get her the fuck out of here. Anyway, and then you're speaking on the champion's behalf and saying that, we'll face you next week. No, I would have been poison miss her fucking ass. Get her the fuck out of here. Yeah, we'll see your punk asses next week. Asuka should have had upper hand in this, not Rhea. They made Asuka look like a bitch in this. I don't like this shit.
They sure did.
The fuck,
They
like,
sure the fuck
don't disrespect Asuka like that.
did.
God damn it.
They sure
It's-
the fuck did.
Ugh. Last but not least,
You made her go through hoops and had her looking like a dumbass.
Okay.
Like that, I really don't.
then we
like
got McIntyre
I
defeating
really don't.
Ricochet. Mustafa Ali attacks McIntyre after that match. Then he takes on Mustafa Ali and whoops his ass. Then McIntyre calls Lashley out and basically says you can't stop the inevitable, and him winning the title at WrestleMania. The Lashley comes out and rebuttals how he beat his ass at Elimination Chamber, that he'll do it again at WrestleMania. Then McIntyre eventually calls him afraid because of the bounty that he got on top of his head, which I would have said like some money or something like that. That's what I thought of a bounty. It's like a suitcase full of money. You just said a title shot. Please. That's just not worthless to me. Anyway, Lashley McIntyre, they brought it out, so King Corbin comes out of nowhere and attacks McIntyre. Then Lashley applies a hurt lock multiple times and lays his ass out, and that's the end of Raw.
Bullshit.
I know, yeah. A lot of you had your Vincent frustrations when it came, when it came to the Hurt Business. So you basically took everything out of it. I got no words to say. I got no words to say.
My only thing is this. After my rant for that, the only issue that I have is the whole woman shit, right? My thing is this: if you're going to do that, then let's cut to the bullshit. Since you want to cut everything short, WWE, Vince McMahon, and everybody else, since y'all want to cut shit short, let's get it straight to the fucking point. I'm tired of seeing Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. I get it, they're dominant. Have these bitches go against each other, okay? If that's the case, have them going against each other, and whoever is the winner out of that, then you put them in the title contender with Rhea Ripley and Asuka, okay? Let's just cut the bullshit. Give the championship belts to somebody else because we're tired of seeing y'all with the fucking belts. It's not fun anymore, okay? It's not fun anymore. Shayna Baszler has this predator fucking chin that I can't get out of my fucking face. And every time when she walks down, it gets manlier and manlier by the fucking week. Okay? And every time when I see Nia Jax, as much as I love my BBWs, listen, no. And then you're fucking around with that dread-headed idiot that used to be Michelle McCool's sidekick. No.
But Michelle McCool's sidekick, that's nice.
Okay?
Wow.
Okay, let's cut the bullshit. It's even to the point where you bitches are doing TikTok videos after the bullshit. Then you want to have a contract signing, have Asuka look like a midget against this Glamazon, and then you have her get hit in the head with a fucking table after she just got her teeth fixed from being kicked out. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all really trying to go about this shit the wrong... Listen. Let me say this, and I'm going to end my rant with Monday Night Raw. WWE/WWF, you are not AE fucking W. Stop. Stick to what made WWE/WWF work for y'all for over 50 fucking years, and stay there. Stop trying to compete with the rookie when y'all are the grand poobah of them all. You fucking morons. If that was the case, then use the $1 billion that you just got from the cock of peas, put it towards talent that you're willing to really pay for, and invest in you stupid bitches. Otherwise, you're going to be a laughing joke, and AEW is going to be the all-elite wrestling federation that it is going to be in the next 3 to 5 years. If you don't stop, you're going to lose your pure wrestling fans. Mark my fucking words. Not going to yell. I'm going to say it softly. If you don't stop with the bullshit, you're going to lose your true fans. You wonder why NXT is going back to Tuesdays next month? Because they're not going to be able to compete with the ratings of AEW. When these fans come back, it's WWE is not type that woman's lights out match. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Even if one of them draws first blood, guess what? Too late. We already saw it. Y'all should have did this shit years ago. And then you gonna tell me, oh well, someone got their arm cut. Who gives a fuck? Everybody forgot that Hardcore Harley got flipped over the fucking ring, landed on the table, and had a big ass slash across his back. Guess what? He kept fighting. So what? Who gives a fucking fuck? WWE, better get your shit together, baby. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose your wrestling fans to AEW.
Wait, I can't hold it in right now.
Hold on. I'm just gonna say this one thing now. The fact, dude,
Uncle Tony,
are you done sitting on Uncle Tony's lap already?
Uncle Tony,
are you done sitting on Uncle Tony's lap already?
Tell me the fucking truth.
I'm just asking, dude. Because
am I wrong?
Oh my. I swear, if your mouth was any bigger, man, he would have in there already.
No, we moving on from that. Let's just go on to NXT before this thing goes left field. Real.
I don't know what he's talking about. What are you talking about?
He just basically made a reference to that you shouldn't even hear about.
Bro,
let's just say that much, okay? It's just, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, just let it go.
All right, moving on.
Do that dumb shit. I hate that shit. That is the worst that you can do for me. If I want to know,
go.
tell me. Don't leave me in the dark.
Go, Cyber. Repeat what you just said. Go, because you might as well just give him that gratitude.
Dude, I said, what I said is, dude, you are riding his lab so hard with the way that you just made your last comment. AEW has not done enough yet, in my eyes, to earn that yet. Yes, they had a great match with Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa a couple weeks ago. Yes, they have had good matches, but they are still not accomplishing what the WWE has over their time span. Yes, they will get there in time if they don't screw up. But holy cow, dude, they've only had a couple of good matches since their existence. I just don't understand why people are willing to ride that wave so hard, because you know why? Because if that continues happening and they keep on doing this gimmick crap that they're doing right now, don't you think it's going to wind up being WCW version 2 all over again? And then what happens in the end? The person with the deeper pockets is the one that's going to win. And you know what? I hate to say it. Yes, Tony Khan and his family, they own the Jacksonville Jaguars. They have a lot of money. But you know what? Vince McMahon is worth more.
Just because you want more.
And if they show weakness too much, they're going to wind up losing, and it's going to get bought.
And if it doesn't, then that's fine. I'm not worried about that. It's not about me riding their coattail. It's the obvious with me. It's not about riding the coattail. They've been around for a year, maybe two strong. A strong, solid year going on 2. Okay, cool. WWE's been around for 50 years. Okay? I get it. That's the granddaddy. But at the end of the day, who says that they both can't shine? Who says? I don't want them to be WCW, but because of who's over there and how shit's been moving for the past year, that's how it seems. But at the end of the day, you also have to understand you have people who have been under WWE for a minimum of 10 years. They know what it takes to make something work. And you're dealing with folks that were in WCW, the rise and the fall, to transition to WWE just to leave and to come to something new to where they can capitalize off their mistakes. You got to be smart. And that's a smart fucking move. They're not trying to take over WWE. They want to wrestle. It's not about entertaining. The entertainment comes from wrestling. You put on good matches, you're always going to have a good show. Period. When's the last time we really had a good week for WWE where Monday Night Raw, NXT, and SmackDown was legit? When was it? So I get what you're saying, Cyber, but the whole time that you've been on, AEW has been the cream of the crop so far. It has nothing to do with the years. It's what's being presented right now at this moment. And AEW is bringing it. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I'm talking about. It's nothing to do with the years. AEW will never, I'm not saying they'll never, but it's going to be hard for them to get to that pinnacle of a WWE. But for right now,
you just said never, and then you said never again. And dude, bro, come on. It's either one or the other. It can't be both.
We know that.
Ways,
they're not going to make $1 billion. They're not going to have the stars like Hulk Hogan and Macho Man, and all. They're not going to have that. What they have are the guys that kind of faded from WWE that come over to help the new generation to get their last hurrahs and be out. They don't want to do gimmicks anymore. They want to wrestle. They want to inspire. They want to bring something back that's been lost. And that's what AEW is about. You want to be entertained or you want to watch wrestling, bro? And that's the main question. You get entertainment versus wrestling. And that's why I made that statement. Wrestling fans are going to watch wrestling. They don't want to be entertained. They get entertained when they watch wrestling. There's a difference. That's all I'm saying. I'm not knocking you on the statement. I get your statement, but that's just my statement. AEW is doing something different. Yes, they're a year old. They're a baby. And that's just it. I get it. I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. All I'm saying is there's a difference between being entertained and wrestling. When have we saw a great wrestling match in WWE so far?
And when have we seen a great wrestling match in WWE so
I'm gonna tell you the last match I saw was
in this year?
Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak.
This year, you mean?
That was the best one I've seen. Yeah. Not 2000, I'm talking about from 2020. Leading into this year.
Plenty of great matches.
Drew, I can give you Drew Gulak versus AJ Styles on SmackDown. That was a great match. I can give you another one. I can give you a Drew Gulak versus Daniel Bryan. Was another good match.
Yeah.
He's doing nothing because he's not being pushed.
What is he doing right now?
You tell me why. Can I move forward with the damn show? Wait.
I'm not asking you if you know the answer. I'm asking you a statement.
Yes. Wait, hold on. You asking me for my statement? My statement on what? On Drew Gulak?
No, I was asking you at the statement. No, you said they're not using him. I said, okay, why? If he brings
similar
to
thing
the table that
as Cyber was just saying, he doesn't bring that sports entertainment value to it. And where you think he's at right now, the 24/7 division, that's a crappy bottom of the barrel wasteland division for crying out loud. I mean, wow, that means they're treating him like a mockery.
And why? And that's why I made the statement.
Wait. And we're gonna put to your quote, right? R-Truth was a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, and now he's being ridiculed to a 47-time 24/7 title. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
He won it 67 times.
Anyway, moving on. NXT. Anyway, moving on. NXT. Cameron Grimes defeats Roger Strong. Cedric Escobar hosts an open challenge to show Jordan Devlin his skills. Tyler Breeze answers the call. Cedric Escobar defeats Tyler Breeze. Legado de Fantasma comes out to held down Tyler. MSK shows up to chase him away. Grizzled Young Vets then show other Titantron, basically saying a warning that they'll win the NXT titles at Stand and Deliver. Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell defeats Gigi Dillon and AQA. Candice afterwards announced that her and Hartwell wants the women tag team titles. Amber Rose and Shotzi Blackstone come out and accepts. This is stupid. Raquel Gonzalez then defeats Zoe Stark. Io Shirai went after Gonzalez after the match was over, but she gets overpowered and gets Molly Watt for her damn troubles. Xia Li and Tian Sha defeats Casey Carlin-Zero and Kaden Carter. Sha sprayed knockout gas on Carter, and basically I don't know what the hell that's going to signify. A kidnapping angle, but they didn't take her body, nonetheless. Next, we got the lovely BlvckHvrt making her debut on April 13th, the first edition of NXT that premieres on Tuesdays. Raquel Gonzalez tosses Io Shirai through a drywall backstage. 6 competitors has been announced for the North American title elimination gauntlet match that's happening on night 1 of NXT Takeover, Stand and Deliver, which is Leon Ruff, Isaiah Scott, Bronson Reed, Cameron Grimes, Dexter Loomis, and L.A. Knight. And then we get Pete Dunne versus Kushida being announced and will take place at Takeover for night 1. And at the end of the show, we just get Io Shirai taking down Raquel Gonzalez to end the show off. So this is intensified to be the main event for night 1 for NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver. This was just a go-home edition. I didn't receive nothing from Tommaso Ciampa and Walter, but they had to probably do some promos. Looking forward to BlvckHvrt's debut in a couple of weeks. Let's see what happens with that. Raquel Gonzalez is going to take the women's championship on Wednesday coming up, and I can't wait for that. And LA Knight is definitely going to win this. It's going to be him versus Johnny Gargano for the championship the following night on Stand and Deliver. So I got no other words to say besides this whole NXT women's tag team division. They should have just put the goddamn belts off of these 2 clowns and give it to them. And then you could have split them apart, and then you could have had something different except for Nia and Shayna. And we still can't fucking get that message. Like, my God. Oh, I got no words to say about that anymore. I'll give my grade on this when it comes to the very end. Anyone else got anything to say about NXT?
Okay, I actually have one thing. One match I'm actually looking forward to from night 1 is going to be the Santo Escobar versus Jordan Devlin. Now, the whole thing is when HBK came out and threw a ladder into the ring to give everyone that flashback of Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels, both holding the Intercontinental title and fighting for it in a ladder match. Mm-hmm. This has the potential to be a great match for night 1. This could easily be match of the night, and it could be a contender for the match of the year if they do it right. Now, the thing is, I can't figure out who is going to be the one to come out on top because both of these guys have charisma. Both of these guys have the ability to carry the division. Both of these guys have star written on them while being in NXT.
But who's the promo?
But again,
who's got the better promo?
Huh? I give the edge to Jordan Devlin.
That might just be who it is. Because you know WWE's big on promos.
Yeah, I mean, unless, pre-show, Escobar cuts an amazing promo, then I don't know. That might put it up for discussion. But regardless, this is going to be a good match, potential match of the year. I just hope that they do it right, and I hope they do it justice because having Shawn Michaels come out and throw that ladder into the ring for it to be the stipulation, that is huge. So they need to do it right. They need to tear the house down with it.
Anybody else? Some people's been quiet back there. What the hell's going on with y'all?
Yeah,
we've been here, you might, but you've been awfully quiet for the last half an hour.
I've been chilling. I'm fat.
Well, I mean, Phatz and Cyber went on there. Yeah. Which
I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry, Mike.
Hey, you too, Maverick.
Oh no, you can go back into it. I said what I said. I'm done. I'm not saying nothing else.
I'm just saying, SmackDown's been the best wrestling show for like the last 6 months. So like, I don't know what you're saying with AEW.
SmackDown has been good.
Better than AEW for a minute. but I get it.
Right. Right. But their storyline is hot right now. I'm not gonna take that away from you.
Oh Lord.
No, I'm not.
Get back in here, baby.
I'm not gonna take that away from you. Absolutely right.
But NXT, I mean, it was just that. I will get into the predictions about what I think is gonna happen, but I agree. This cruiserweight, this could be it. It could be in the match of the week.
Maverick, what you think?
And I don't know how long this WrestleMania thing is this year.
Yes, it is. Maverick, what you think?
It's gonna be a long week of wrestling, gentlemen.
Beautiful.
Oh
I
God,
just want you to know.
Maverick.
sir.
Maverick is pondering right now. He's trying to think about
Oh
everything.
boy. I think we scared them off.
It must be a lot.
No,
I didn't scare him off.
I don't know.
I think he's making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
people and jelly sandwich.
Yes, well, I mean, it's 6:50 Eastern time, so I mean, you know, right now you can never go wrong with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm sorry, it's comfort food.
Well, I can because I'm allergic to peanuts. So that
All
ain't
right,
gonna work for
so-
me.
Okay, well, I mean, you can have bacon on the pizza. But,
All right, let's just move forward. All right, fuck it.
yeah, you
All right,
can.
fuck it. So we keep or something. Let's move forward till he comes back. Yep. See, I knew something had happened to this shit. Let's go with Dynamite.
Okay.
Christian Cage defeats Frankie Kazarian. Then this whole Cody Rhodes and QT Marshall ends up in a no contest, which I would call it a DQ.
Yes.
Marshall hits Arnizin, knocks him down. Then you get some random guys coming to the ring, and come to find out these actually motherfuckers are some badasses. So now the Nightmare family has split with QT forming his own stable to go against Cody. Which I'm kind of like, whoa, that's kind of shocked. Maverick, get back.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Okay. 'Cause
Yes.
I was sitting here I was talking the whole time and no one can hear me.
Nah, man, repeat everything before, man. You got the floor.
My bad. So first off, I just want to go all the way back to the whole Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax situation, and then
Okay.
I'll move on to NXT. First and foremost, Women's Tag Team Championship needs to be dismantled and given to NXT so that shit can develop just as good as these female wrestlers. That's all I'm gonna say because I hate that their tag team titles are where they're at right now. NXT though, honestly, I have to agree that the best match is obviously going to be the match that everyone was saying. Hands down, there's no Devlin's about to take that. I give it to Devlin. And I am eating right now. I'm enjoying some jerk chicken and rice and beans. I'm sorry.
That's what's up.
All this fucking food, man. I hate y'all right now. We back at Dynamite right now, so just in case you paying attention. So like I said, Christian Cage defeats Frankie Kazarian, Cody and QT Marshall match that ended up in no contest. I call it DQ. Marshall hits Arn Anderson, knocks him down. Then we see QT Marshall stable and whoops delivered the shit out of the Nightmare family split. So it's basically just split. Cesar Bononi. MJF brought a gift to the Inner Circle, returned and took them out. No vows of the worst is yet to come. I see throw MJF through Pepsi cooler. Kenny Omega, the Good Brothers, defeat the Lucha Bros and Laredo Kid. Moxley comes out after the match. Teases getting in the ring until Young Bucks come out to join him. Omega and Good Brothers left. The Bunny, Nyla Rose. You see Carrasita and Tay Conti. In the main event, Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor defeats Miro and Kim Sane Anarchy match with Trent. The main returns in the match.
Right. Beautiful.
See what gotta say. The Christian Cage and Frankie Kazarian won me over. That night. It's great to see Christian back, so that brought a smile on my face. And more importantly, they have these You know what I'm saying? So I knew that they
Yes.
so I knew that was someone that you could definitely work with, especially when you have someone that has history. So they
Back
know that
from
you're getting in the
TNA.
ring for the first time in several years. So you're gonna want to take it easy, but this psychology, the storytelling, in the storytelling in the match made it work. So I'm happy for that. I'm seeing too many factions going on in AEW right now. Now TC, like, come on now, how many factions
Mhm.
bring to the fucking table?
Cheers.
It's great to see the.
Uh huh.
But
Loving
there are
it.
rumors
Well,
going
maybe
around
that.
they're
Well,
about to
maybe
bring the
this
six
is why
man
for all
titles
that
back.
happened. It's great to see the inner circle back and whooping ass
So
in the fucking room.
exactly.
The super elite. I'm starting to lose interest in it.
Yes.
Can he make it still be as a draw? But it's not like he's taking effect or like helping enhancing the other talent. I'm guessing. And Pentagon is Pentagon. I gotta go on a short tirade about this. We see majority of all our conversations as a lady has been Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix. What the fuck's been Pentagon's been doing? He's just been the filler man. And majority of all these matches that he's been in right now, what the fuck is he doing with his single run?
Is it the whole thing together or just one?
We're talking about everything that happened this week.
She doesn't have her shoes on.
You know what I'm saying? But you still feel like Pentagon is being
And then Friday,
overshadowed by Ray Phoenix.
we're going to talk
Mhm.
about our predictions for WrestleMania.
They need to do
But anyway, but that whole BS, you know what I'm saying? I don't like how this is going when it comes to that. But yeah, I'm happy to see Trent and Chris Statler in back. And rumor has it that Chris Statler is now with the best friends. So now you're going to see an alien giving hugs now. Got to get the people what they want. And that's what I got to say about AEW.
Give them
Mike.
what they want.
Yes, sir.
You got the floor. Yes, you got the floor.
Yeah, you can hear me? Oh, it was AEW. It was cool. It was great. I'm with you 1,000%. Like, it's starting to get ridiculous with the faction stuff. Like, nobody want to be their
Everyone
own
needs to
person
have
no
a super
more. Like,
group in order for you to
why is
stand out to get the push that you probably see. This is like this is like WWE in
Yeah, like,
1997 when they
come
made so many
on.
factions.
Like,
But the thing is this is going to bring the question of 6-man titles to the forefront of everyone's mind now that there's so many factions out there, because now there's groups that can hold these titles, that they can be competitive. I could see an Attitude Era, golden age with them when it comes to those titles. Ray Phoenix, Pac, and all them, they could easily hold the titles. Inner Circle, MJF's new group, all of them could all have potential of holding the titles and battling for those titles. And by the time all this is over, they're going to have young talent that is going to step up, and they're going to.
Maybe Maverick.
Yo,
The floor's on you, man.
can you hear me?
Yeah,
What
we
the-
can hear you.
All right. I'm honestly, I can give two shits about AEW right now. I'm sorry. I'm not like I'm not a huge fan. I'm not sold on it yet. I'm just mad that like they keep signing old wrestlers, so I'm not really too sold on it. I'll watch it, but not enough to be like, oh, this is how I feel.
Well,
Uncle Phatz.
Yes,
Wow.
sir.
Uncle Phatz, you got the floor for AEW.
So I am happy that the Pinnacle got their ass handed to them. It's
Yes.
good to see that they look strong and hungry again. This is going to be a great rivalry that we all been waiting for. So I'm happy about that. I am also going to agree with the fact that the whole Christian and Kazarian, because of their history with TNA/Impact, it's good to see that that rivalry kind of rebuild in ways to where it can kind of, kind of help Christian get back afloat into being in the ring and, you know, being able to kind of get his legs back. I like this whole trio faction thing. I understand there's a lot of factions, but I actually like this. It actually kind of gives an opportunity for everybody to kind of be exposed. Their strengths and weaknesses, what they bring to the group or to the faction. I like this. I like how AEW is literally kind of being more creative with the ideas to kind of get everybody involved instead of just having main divisions to where a few people get to shine in ways. Like, I just like how they're doing things. I am glad that Mero and Sabian lost. I think it's time for Mero to kind of break away from Kid Sabian and just be an individual wrestler. I would love to see him go against someone with the likes of like Lance Archer or what's his name, Brian Cage or Will Hobbs or someone on the likes that could really kind of push him physically. And to the women's division of AEW, man, please keep doing your thing. Please keep taking shots and shooting shots at WWE because they need a fucking wake up call in that department. Other than that, I give the show overall a B plus, and that's it.
Moving on to SmackDown, opens up with an Edge promo, explains last week's actions and should have done that, but thanks to Daniel Bryan weaseling his way to WrestleMania, the Rated R superstars apparently back, and he's a Hall of Famer, while Bryan and Reigns wish that they could. Otis, Chad Gable, Ziggler, and Roode defeats Street Profits and the Mysterios again. Corey Graves interviews Seth Rollins and Cesaro. Rollins deemed himself unshakable. Talks WrestleMania moment. Cesaro claims that he can and will embarrass Rollins. Rollins threatened to take a swing at Cesaro. Matter of fact, Cesaro tried to attempt to take a swing, but Rollins left, apparently, whatever. Natalya did defeat Shayna Baszler, Natalya, Tamina, Baszler, Jax, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke, Naomi, and Lana all started fighting after the match was over. Just complete utter chaos. Billy Kay offered Carmella her resume, and she accepted it. Sami Zayn presents his red carpet premiere of his conspiracy theory vlog and shit like that with Logan Paul. Then Sami asks Logan to be his guest at WrestleMania. Logan accepts. KO told Logan backstage that there is no conspiracy. Kevin Owens comes out, hits the stunner on Zayn. He walks out. Coming back from commercial break, and then Sami Zayn attacks Kevin Owens backstage and yells at him and how he ruined this moment. Bianca Belair then defeats Carmella. Afterwards, Shasta tried to attack Bianca again, but she avoided her. King Corbin versus Drew McIntyre announced for Raw. King Corbin announced that McIntyre will be taking out once and for all. Apollo Crews apparently doesn't want a singles match against Big E at WrestleMania. He wants a Nigerian drum fight.
This sounds like a Punjabi cell match all over again. Whatever the heck it was with the Great Khali.
This is just super sad.
Yeah.
And then we get Daniel Bryan defeating Jey Uso in a street fight in the main event with Bryan going after both Edge and Roman Reigns, and we got Bryan putting Reigns in a yes lock and had to be pulled off. Reigns stand tall to end the show. That's the end of SmackDown. Y'all can go first on that one.
All right. So
Mike. Okay.
I was
Cyber,
saying,
Mike,
okay.
whoever.
Go ahead, Tubby.
Cyber, Mike, whoever.
Go ahead, Tubby.
Mike. Right, Mike.
All right, Cyber. I guess I'll go. You,
Mm-hmm.
you can hear me,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
Can y'all
yeah.
hear me?
All right. I mean, I guess I'll go.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
SmackDown was
Okay,
straight.
I don't know what the heck happened there a second ago. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah.
This is WWE fucking with our headphones.
Yep.
SmackDown was good. It was a good setup. I mean, this is as much as we love, well, I'll speak for me, as much as I love WrestleMania season, these last 2 weeks before Mania are always a tough watch sometimes because everything for Mania is pretty much set up. And WWE tends to go in this safe mode where, all right, we don't want to get nobody hurt. We don't want to mess nothing up. So we're just going to kind of do fillers just to get us to Mania, which can hurt the show sometimes. Yeah, I mean, SmackDown was straight, but like, ain't nothing exciting happened. Like, we're all ready for Mania next week. Like, now with this WrestleMania SmackDown next week, I don't even know what that is. Like, is that the pre-show for Mania? We starting it on Friday? Like, I don't know what's going
Well, I
on
know
with
the
that,
Andre.
but like,
Well, I know the Andre
yeah,
Battle Royal, the
SmackDown, it
Andre
was just a
Giant Battle Royal is
safe
supposed to be
show.
set for Friday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, see, so basically SmackDown is going to be the pre-show. That's what we're saying.
Basically.
Wow, that's crazy. Huh.
Did I don't know if I missed it. Do we have any confirmation on Bianca and
The
Sasha
headline the
headlining
first night,
night?
yes. That was gonna be part.
Yeah,
Of,
okay,
that was gonna be part
cool.
of the news, but we already beat me to it. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, cool. But other than that, I'm good. I'm straight. SmackDown was, just we ready for
Cyber.
next week. Man. Let's go. Let's go.
Cyber. His headphones messing
Cyber.
up again.
Yeti!
No.
Yeti!
His headphones messing up on him again. Uncle Phatz.
I understand why SmackDown is the way they are because they have the best promo wrestlers all in one show. And then you got wrestlers who really have great chemistry amongst each other to where they can literally keep a build of a story together. So I will commend that. I'm like Mike. I'm ready for WrestleMania. WWE, I say for the past 15 years, have always tried to play it safe heading into WrestleMania because
Mm-hmm.
that's the coup de grace. That's their Super Bowl. That's their moneymaker. That's the shit that brings all of the entertainment world together. And to them, it's like if we can't give them a show that these people came to see, it's like in Vince McMahon's eyes, it's like failure is not an option. So I get it, and like I said, I respect it. I have no issues with SmackDown. I mean, it's the obvious. Anytime when there's a triple threat match, each individual has a moment where they fade off on the show standing tall. You know what I'm saying? It started off with Roman. Did actually didn't even start off with Roman. It started off with Edge. Now it's freaking Daniel Bryan, and then last but not least, it's going to be Roman. And they do this shit every time there's a triple threat involved going to WrestleMania. Even sometimes where it's just a strong rivalry for a heavyweight title. They always do it. It's like the same processed food all over again, but we enjoy it, and I'm not knocking it. But the show overall was good. I will agree with Maverick. Please give the NXT Women's Championship tag teams to NXT. just have 2 belts, and then you just have your contenders, and you go from there. I'm tired of seeing these women being tag teams, and they act worse than the men. And it's. I'm not trying to say it to sound like a sexist. Well, actually, in a way, I kind of am. But it's. I'm sorry, but it's just like, it's emotion against mental when it comes to women wrestling and men's wrestling. I mean, you can see it with the whole Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks shit, and then even when it was Sasha Banks and Bayley, it's just mad emotional shit. The only closest thing that was going on was that whole shit between Drew and Sheamus. So we've been friends for 20 years, and you didn't look out for me. Like, okay, I get it. All right, fuck it. So now let's duke it out. You whoop your ass. But it's like when I look at the women's division, it's like I can't, unless you're coming with a facts. Like, that's why I respect Charlotte, because Charlotte's promos are not about emotions. It's about your actions. Okay? It's about your actions. It's literally what can you bring to the fucking table that makes you who you are. And it's not throwing any shade to any of the women wrestlers, but when you're doing promos, that's why her promos are pretty much flawless. Because she doesn't do the typical emotional shit that most of these women do. And that's the only thing with the women's division. Like, you have all these females fighting for what? When you're going to let Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax be champs. This shit makes no sense. None whatsoever. So at the end of the day, may the best individual win, and you get to the predictions, and that's that. I give SmackDown a fucking B. That's just my intake, and that's that.
Cyber.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
All right.
Word.
All right. Facts. For once, I actually agree with you. I agree with you with everything that you said in regards to the women's division, in regards to how SmackDown was overall. This is just this is more of a wrap-up show. They're concerned about keeping their people healthy. They're concerned about being able to make sure that their events for WrestleMania are able to go. So this was just more of a filler show, which I fully expected for the Friday before, Mania week. And the main thing is everybody's ready to go. Everybody's ready to hit this week, and start up WrestleMania week, with NXT, and then with WrestleMania toward the end of the week. So overall, it was a good show. I would give it a solid B, like Phatz and Mike. So that's pretty much what I got for it for this week.
Okay, let's go into the news and the rumors real quick before we get to our predictions for Stand and Deliver. Here's the news, man. Charlie Caruso's officially done with WWE and now is a full-time ESPN anchor. Yes. So now she released a press release statement a few days ago about that, and basically gave all the gratitude to them. WWE had announced a new deal with DraftKings. Yeah, now you actually try to make some fucking money with it sooner or later.
Somebody ready to make some money?
Titus O'Neil set to receive Warrior Award at the Hall of Fame ceremony this year. New Japan Pro Wrestling unveiled their new heavyweight championship belt. Did you guys look at it?
Cody Rhodes' terrible tattoo.
I did look at it.
William Shatner is set to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Nice.
WWE has also confirmed that NXT will move to Tuesdays starting April 13th. Just now they actually really confirming all that. Now it's actually now since it's WrestleMania week, they might as well use this promotion time to promote it now to get that other start anyway, get some leftover ratings for WrestleMania weekend. Charlotte was pulled from the storyline because of her pregnancy angle. No, that's not the case here. No. Bobby Lashley wants Leo Rush back, according to his appearance that he made on the Battleground podcast, and that he wanted to Leo Rush to come back to WWE, come back and come into the Hurt Business. So he's already recruiting. Let's see what happens. Which I don't think he got that much juice, but again, you might never fucking know. Anyway,
Never say never.
Road Dogg's recovering.
Never say never.
All right. Road Dogg is recovering well from his heart attack last week. Thank God that he's doing okay, and we wish him nothing but the best in his recovery. Chris Harris had made his return to Impact Wrestling. They got Sasha Banks and Belair set to main event WrestleMania Night 1.
Yes.
Which we already kind of talked about that earlier. Peacock is now censoring WWE footage and segments past and till present. So good and bad. Yeah, good and bad. Ruby Riott has been released from WWE. Chris Jericho is set to make an appearance on the Broken Skull sessions with Steve Austin, I think, after night 2 of WrestleMania. Yep. And that's going to be something good to watch. Me too. Donnie Janela announces that he's pansexual.
What the fuck is pansexual? Is that when you have sex with pans?
No. I mean, you're interested. It's just a male version of being bi.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and how's that?
He could be interested in the guy and the girl. I mean, he can have a threesome with one guy and one girl and be comfortable with it.
And that's pansexual?
Yes.
No, that's fucking bi.
Yeah.
Okay? That's pansexual. That's bisexual.
No, he's willing to. No, I mean it like he's willing to do both genders himself. That's what pansexual is.
That's bisexual.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so what is bisexual? You like men and women? That's sexual. So what the fuck is pansexual?
So bisexual is you like men and women. Pansexual is you don't attach a gender.
I mean, he's technically a human. He doesn't classify himself as a male or a female. Which means he can have sex with both a male and a female in a three-way and literally do both. That's what I was trying to get to.
So meaning as long as it's a mammal, it's cool.
Well, if you want to put it that way,
that's what you're saying. Let's keep it funky.
Yeah,
that's literally what we're saying. So you can have sex. You can have sex with a man and a woman.
Listen, if he would have sex with an animal, that's called cannibalism.
No, because you understand. If you kill a dog, you're going to jail. Okay. Let's keep it real. We all right, so let's stop playing fucking games and get straight to the point.
Okay.
Pansexual. So that means I'm interested in men, women, trannies, boy toys, dogs, anything that can breed. It's okay because I'm pansexual. You know what? I don't discriminate, but kiss my holy fucking ass on that one.
And they might.
You're bisexual. Okay?
I hear you.
And that's bisexual. I'm sorry. It's you have to look at it. Regardless of whether the same sex is dressing like the opposite sex, you're still interested in the man.
Well, basically, you put on an application when it says like your gender, you circle other.
Okay, you circle other, but you're still whatever. So it doesn't matter. You're bisexual. I'm not nobody.
Listen, I'm not questioning the man's mental. I'm just saying.
I'm not questioning shit. What I'm saying, this shit don't make no sense.
Listen, first of all,
pansexual, have sex with pans.
Listen, this is
and bust that ass
so
open.
He's part of the LGBTQT community now, basically.
That's wonderful.
So
that's wonderful. There's nothing against that. But
right.
That's bisexual.
Right.
That's my opinion. I'm not knocking anybody from the LGBT community because I have family members and friends, close friends that are gay and bisexual. And at the end of the day, you're bisexual. Regardless of whether, and they dress up in women's clothes and the whole nine, you're bisexual. Period. You sell your ass on the black market, you're bisexual. Because when it's all said and done and you're buying clothes closed doors, you're who you are. Hello?
And in public
Let's be
too.
smart, people.
That's what basically
Okay, but in
that's
public,
basically what he's doing.
well, and you know what? Much respect to you, sir, but you're bisexual in my eyes, and that's it.
last,
So there you go.
last but not least, WWE have released banned words from their WrestleMania partners the previous year. They had like 50 banned words that they couldn't really say at WrestleMania at any point in time last year. I guess that might still continue. Take a look at that list, by the way.
Like what? Like what?
Listen, I mean, if I can quickly take a look at it real quick, hold on.
Yeah, just give me a word, because I'm like,
Oh,
is
die.
this for the rating?
Oh, die. Something like that. Like, die. What other band word that they try to use? WWF, Babyface, Heel, Diva, Belt, Kayfabe, DQ, House Show, Blood, Murder, Kill, Choke, Strap, Headshot, Trauma, Mofos, the Anti-Diva, Spinal Injuries, Victim, Violent/Violent, Wrestling/Wrestlers, Wife Beater, Curb Stomp, Knees a Push, To Be Over, To Job/Jobber, Card is Strangle.
What?
And this is for WrestleMania?
Yes.
Yo, okay. I am beyond. You bullshit me right now? Hold up. You're bullshit right now. You dead serious.
I'm dead. Yo, bro, I will read the article again, okay? List of WWE banned words for WrestleMania partners. In 2020, official promotional partners for the WrestleMania 36 pay-per-view received an interesting list of banned terms by the WWE. This list has leaked online courtesy of Fightful Select, and while it contains a lot of well-known banned words within WWE like Diva or Kayfabe, it also contains some surprising terms like strangle and knees and push. Added to the above-mentioned list were some guidelines like using less hashtags on Facebook, being sensitive while using the language, calling professional wrestling sports entertainment, and calling the wrestlers superstars. Here's an exclusive list of banned terms for last year's WrestleMania. And exactly what the fuck I just said.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much, BlvckHvrt, and thank you so much, WWE, for proving my motherfucking statement earlier. So now I can't call you a wrestler when I've been a wrestling fan for WWE.
You've been a sports entertainment fan all your life.
Thank you, WWE, for getting Phatz started again.
No, it's in all fairness, I love you, CyberYeti. Shut the fuck up. Because the reason
wait, hold on, man. Don't shoot him. Shoot the damn list.
No. Hear me out. This is all out of fairness. I let motherfuckers rant. Regardless of how much, whether I don't want to hear it or not, I let you fuckers rant.
You do.
This rant is needed. Okay. It's not to say the same thing. It's to prove a point. And my point is, we're wrestling fans. We're not. If we want the superstars, that's why we watch basketball, football, baseball, because we want to be entertained. We fell in love with wrestling, not entertainers. Wrestling. And then us being fans having to explain to people that used to watch wrestling. They're proving our fucking point. That's my rant. I'm tired of being entertained. I want to watch wrestling. I want to have a favorite wrestler, not a favorite superstar, not a favorite entertainer. I have those. I'm a fucking musician. I don't need that in wrestling. That's my rant. That's my whole fucking point. He wants Lio Rush, but Lashley wants Lio Rush to come back. Okay, cool. You know why? Because he was busting ass on MTV on that fucking challenge. Put in that fucking work and he ain't getting no shine. You got people out here who are doing other shit to make ends meet because WWE don't give a fuck about wrestling. So no matter what anybody else says, Uncle Phatz rant is always going to be fuck WWE and AEW is the shit. You could say I'm on Tony Khan's lap with the bone. I don't give a fuck. I'm straight fucking straight. But when it comes to wrestling, I'm a fucking wrestling fan. Not a superstar entertainer fan. I am a wrestling fucking fan first. Then you entertain me. And that's the fucking problem that I have. So I will keep ranting until that shit is fixed. But until then, I got AEW, so I don't give a fuck what anybody on this podcast says about my fucking rant. Because my rant is actually true. You got to ban words for fucking WrestleMania? Are you shitting me? For what? You just made $1 billion fucking dollars. For what? For what? That's the bullshit that I'm talking about. And I'm never going to start ranting about that because that's some coward pussy ass shit. You motherfuckers built a powerhouse and you're destroying it because you're taking wrestling away from the fans. So I don't give a fuck. I really don't. And I got started. So thank you, Simon. I love you.
Oh, man. Oh, Uncle Phatz.
Yes, sir.
I got nothing else to say to you right now. I just don't. I'm blown away.
But listen, I told Dukes I would do this. I told Dukes I would do this for him real quick. And I want to give a big shout out. And y'all going to laugh, but I'm going to say this. I was part of that generation when the whole first Real World and the Challengers came out. And I'm going to tell you there's two women that I want to give a huge shout out to on the Challengers from the Real World. Her name is Anissa and Liv. Those are the two. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you go on MTV right now, the Challengers, Anissa is a 20-year vet. Liv, I think she's been on a few seasons. Yeah. But the reason why I love these girls is because look at the natural beauty of these women. I'm dead ass serious. These women are fucking bad, bro. And I've been a huge fan of Anissa's when she first stepped foot into the Real World. So 20 years of lust and crack, baby, I'm telling you right now, Uncle Phatz wants you. Listen, girl, come to the fat side. You sick little mama. And if not, Liv, listen, we can party all night long because you are bad as shit. Sorry. And she got UK accent, and I'll take that all day. If I got to switch my passport and move my ass overseas, guess what, baby? I'll do it just for you. Woo, 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 woo. Cut the bacon for your ass. That's how bad it is. Extra thick. Extra thick with all the greases. I'll cut all that shit. You give me this and live, bye-bye. It'll definitely be fuck you, WWE. You ain't shit.
All right, man. Let's get into the NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver Night 1 predictions first. Are we smelling a challenge here? Do I hear a rematch here, or do I smell a new contender? Try to go after Sir Mike.
Keep going. This wasn't. Listen. This wasn't. This bet wasn't a one.
So how long is this? Because other people need a chance to go after the championship, man.
Okay, you can. You can. This is anybody can join. You can. This could be a quarterly thing. It could be a whole year thing.
This is an every pay-per-view thing, but it's a champion defending against a challenger. If you lost, and you gotta wait.
All right, I'll jump in on this.
This is why I might do I smell a new contender, or am I just gonna see someone get his rematch clause in and then try to do shit again?
I'll do it.
No, okay, so let me explain this. Let's do it like this, okay? Since we didn't really establish this, and there's a lot of confusion. Mike won the first one. We can all go again, right? This is the next pay-per-view. So whoever has the most wins that pay-per-view. Now Mike has one, but he lost one. Whoever wins that one has one. So at the end of the
That's
bro,
stupid.
yes.
We're not. No,
You
listen.
win
We're
the
not going to keep a
pay-per-view.
tally for a whole damn year.
So you can't say one.
No,
okay,
basically,
so you know what, out
is
of the pay-per-view.
no. Basically, you two had made a metaphor a couple of weeks ago by having championship belts, right? So I said, okay, fine. Then whoever wins will be the OTTR champion until when they defend their title at the next pay-per-view.
Every pay-per-view. Okay, so every pay-per-view would change.
No, every
just do it
pay-per-view,
like
whoever is the
every 3 or
champion will
4
be
pay-per-views.
defending against somebody in the group that's going to do the predictions along with him.
Nah, I'm still going with my shit. Go ahead. Because what if I come out on top? Then what?
Then you would have been the champ.
But if I'm the one, no, but if I'm, but you know, listen to what you just said. You're saying give somebody else a chance.
So which means, Uncle Fast, you're last in fucking line. Period. You took your opportunity. Wait. You took your opportunity to last pay-per-view and you lost, right?
Well, y'all trying to give me some WWE bullshit? I'm going for my rematch cost. Fuck you, pay me, yo. What the fuck you talking about? Make this shit a triple threat match.
No, we're not doing a triple threat match.
I'm about to say, listen, somebody
Mike,
somebody got to catch this
Mike,
WrestleMania smoke.
No, wait. All right, wait. Wait. No, stop. Before we get too deep involved into this, we have NXT. We have 2 nights of that. Okay, WrestleMania is 2 nights. That's 4 people that can go one-on-one with him. Okay, how about this? Uncle Fast will get his shot first. He will get his rematch for night 1. So which means if you don't predict night 1 to its full fucking entirety, you probably might lose, or he just might actually win by a slim chance. If you lose, you're back in the fucking line. Cyber, you can make the predictions for night 2. Which actually we're gonna be doing this right now. So just in case. I don't want to do 2 different recordings to do this. Unless y'all actually want to do 2 different recordings to do this. Okay. But I don't feel like doing all that.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. All I'm saying is I'm ready for the fuck shit. Just because you want, okay, fast way. Maybe, see, I should have explained it from the beginning, but fuck it, let's go. I don't give a fuck. Let's just do it.
All right.
So I can put my shit in, because
All right, Uncle Fats. How about this? Fuck! Okay? Triple threat match.
Right.
Uncle Fats, you're going to be responsible for night 1. Cyber, you're responsible for night 2. Mike, you're gonna have to be defended for both. So
I was like, why don't you just have them go head to head for NXT, and then the winner get me for Mania?
Oh, no. Wait, okay. All right. Since it's 2 nights at NXT, right? NXT, it's gonna be first before WrestleMania. Then you have your WrestleMania moment there, Mike. All right. Cyber, you and Uncle Fats are gonna be beefing it out for night 1. Whoever wins night 1 predicts night 2 to face Mike for the championship. So which means we're going to have to either record it now or matter of fact, we should not even do it. But I'm still going to go down the night 1 list anyway. I'm going to give you guys some serious thoughts. I want your answers by Tuesday about who wins. That's not fine.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. No, you 2 are going to go out for night 1. Whoever wins that faces Mike for night 2.
Okay. And then what about WrestleMania?
Whoever wins out of that goes on to WrestleMania as the champ, and then whoever. Hey, that's only if you lose, Mike. Hey, no, time out. It's only if you lose, Mike. Okay. Shit, you might never fucking know. This could be a battle royal for WrestleMania. It could be everyone making their predictions and just saying, "All right, fine. We're making our whole predictions for night 1 and 2, and whoever wins whoever wins combining both nights, walks out as champion."
I'm down with that. That's how it should be.
Hey, listen, we still got NXT
I'm
to
not
go.
going bullshit.
Okay, fine.
I'm
I'm
So
good with
we'll,
that.
all right. So Mike. All right. So you defend the belt for WrestleMania. So you don't even have to go through the whole NXT. Consider that the developmental bullshit. How about that? So we just make our predictions for Takeover right now,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not going to constitute anything. Night one
Right.
and two of WrestleMania, when we
Mm-hmm.
all get involved, that belt will be on the line.
Right. I'm down for that. That's
Cyber?
their game.
I'm cool with that.
I'm
All right.
absolutely
Mike?
cool with that.
All right.
That
I'm
gives
cool with that.
everybody
All
an
right.
opportunity to
I'll
literally
make the
put their
damn
thoughts
announcement in the bubble in a little bit, please. I'll have to just coordinate this whole thing and write that on a piece of paper, and so I don't lose track of all this. All right. So let's jump into night one real quick, but we still got time left. We get the number one contender gauntlet eliminated match to face John Gargano at night two for the North American Championship. We got Leon Ruff, Isaiah Swerve, Scott, Bronson Reed, Cameron Grimes, Dexter Loomis, and LA Knight. I'm gonna go with LA Knight because you brought him into NXT from Impact, and he hasn't been doing too much. Pretty sure this is gonna be the launching point to get him to go to night two to face Johnny Gargano to have a great match, because you ain't doing nothing with Dexter. Cameron Grimes can blow all his money until he's broke again. Bronson Reed's kind of lost in the shuffle, and Isaiah Swerve and Leo Ruff is going to have their own individual moment, or they're going to have their own little individual match on NXT when it goes to Tuesdays. So they're going to brace up for that. So I'm going with LA Knight on this one.
That makes the most sense. I feel like that's probably the way they're gonna go. But I mean, I'm just gonna try and be different. I'm gonna go with Dexter
I'm saying the same shit.
so they can wrap up the storyline with him and Gargano and Austin, whatever his name is, and finish that storyline. So I'm gonna go with Dexter to win that battle royal.
Cyber. WWE got him again.
Really don't like this shit right
Uncle Phatz.
I'm right. Okay, I completely agree with Mike. And for what I've seen on this week's past show, it's kind of tough.
Uh-oh. Oh man.
I'm gonna go with LA Knight. I'm gonna go with LA Knight.
WWE might be. Yeah.
Oh, they really.
Yeah, WWE's pull some BS with them and us.
Yeah.
I think everyone would probably say it best, but I would go with LA Knight on that one too. Then we got MSK versus Grizzled Young Vets versus Legado de Fantasma, a three-way tie for the NXT Tag Team titles. This got to be MSK's moment. This got to be their moment. I'm going with the Young Guns on that one.
I'm gonna go with them, but I feel like there's going to be.
Oh my God, Cyber, you're back.
Match.
Yes.
So either it's going to be a surprise, or there's going to be something spectacular that's going to kind of solidify a tag team, one of those tag teams, as a premier tag team, and a possible switch, to be called up. You never know, but I am going with the
Cyber. We was doing our predictions for night one of NXT's Takeover. We was doing the number one contender gauntlet match.
Okay, gauntlet match. I have LA Knight winning that, going on to night two. And then are y'all on the tag teams already?
Yes.
I got MSK winning.
Yeah.
It's gonna come down to between Grizzly Young Vets and MSK, and they're gonna wind up getting the win on it.
Okay. Then we got Walter versus some also champion for the NXT UK title. You know it's gonna be Walter taking care of this.
Yeah, he's gonna put.
He's gonna chop the living shit out of him.
Yeah, but I feel like I kind of feel like Tomasa is going to bring it a little bit different than usual. But you know, it is the way Walter looks and the way his checkers is set up with his hands, bro. I don't see Tomasa saving nothing but just air and hopefully doesn't break a rib or something. Cause
Cyber.
All right. This is going
that's
to
a
be
mean
my
cold
underdog
soldier that
pick
you're
for the
going
night.
against. So.
I think we're getting ready to see Walter get pulled up. I think we're going to go ahead and see Ciampa win it, and I think he's going to spend some time in the UK since he doesn't want to move up to the main roster. That's my
That's
underdog
interesting.
pick.
That's interesting.
I think
What
they'll move
about
They
up with
all,
him.
yeah, I think they all stay. Wow. Okay. We got Io Shirai defending the NXT Women's title against Raquel Gonzalez as the main event of night one.
This is gonna be a little dog fight, like I say like a you have like a what do you call it, like a little bulldog versus a I'm not gonna say a German Shepherd, but it's I feel like it's just a David versus Goliath type of thing, and they're gonna give it to the Glamazon. I mean, I understand there's plenty of talent available, but it's just I guess in their mind it's just time for a change, and I kind of feel like Raquel can really bring a little bit more toughness to the title to give other women more opportunities than. Plus, she just looks like a powerful dude, bro. That's how bro. That's how Io Shirai looked this week, bro. Like you saw the little butt shit that she was doing. Like really, like a pop girl
She
trying to
doesn't
knock
look
over
like
a thunderstorm.
the
Like
same Io
really,
Shirai that turned heel
really.
last year. She looks different.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
She looks watered down, bro. She looks very watered down, and it's like the only highlight was that little jump off the top rope, and it was like, okay, you took off a fleet of women. Okay, cool. But now can you do that by yourself without getting your ass handed to you? You can't really lift her up and do certain shit, so it's like, come on. I'm not saying it's obvious, but it's like, what are you gonna do? You gonna chop and kick her down like you're Jean-Claude Van Damme working for Bloodsport, and you gonna break your shins and get mad? I'm sorry, Shidoshi. Fuck out of here. Like, just get your ass whipped, hand over the belt, and then fade into the night, and then boom, boom. Sorry.
Or get caught up
You
in
had your time.
SmackDown.
Right. Join and be strong over there or something. I don't
know.
But, yeah.
Let's
right
get
now,
into
she
night
don't
two
look right
then.
in
We got Ember Moon, Shotzi Blackheart defending the NXT Women's Championships against The Way, which is Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. I'm gonna go with The Way on this one.
Amber Moon. I'm going with Amber Moon.
Cyber.
Retaining the titles.
I'm gonna go with Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon holding the titles.
Okay. Then we got the ladder match for the undisputed NXT Cruiserweight title. Jordan Devlin versus Santos Escobar. Match of the night. That's gonna be first and
Hands
foremost.
down. I think it could be the match of the whole WrestleMania week if they do it right.
Devlin.
I'm calling.
I'm gonna go with
Devlin,
Santos. I'm going with Santos. I'm gonna go with.
I kind of feel this is like Eddie Guerrero versus versus Rey Mysterio, like younger years. The speed, the intensity, the the only difference between that and this is that they're kind of equally matched power. So both the speed and everything is kind of a match. You can see the size difference between Ray and Eddie at the time, but what they brought to the table was very high impact at that time, and I kind of feel like this is going to be a resurgence of the cruiserweights and what it is to be a cruiserweight in wrestling. So I agree with Cyber. If they pull it off, this could be one of the greatest matches leading into WrestleMania week and be one of the matches of the month and of the
And
year.
now, are you talking about
So,
Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio, ECW or WCW? Yes. Match of the year,
ECW.
easy if it's like that.
Right. Because they didn't have the ladders, but they used
Exactly
the building as their platform, and they put on a fucking show. And because of the pandemic, we know, but like you said, for Shawn Michaels to kind of facilitate how big this match can be by adding the ladder, we can only imagine what these two are willing to do to each other, to push each other to the limit, and not only on top of that, to bring forth one of the greatest cruiserweight matches possibly of all time. So it's a load to carry. We know that as fans, it's a load to carry because we know what it takes to be in that top 10, top 5 of wrestling matches, and this could definitely be in that top 10. So there's a lot at stake for these two gentlemen. It's a matter of whether or not if they can pull it out together. So we'll see. But I'm definitely going with Devlin on this one. He kind of reminds me of like a Chris Benoit with a
yeah. He's
like
Irish.
What's his nationality? Irish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chris Benoit was Canadian. So it's like, it's like the starkiness and just like the way he stands and moves just reminds me of a Chris Benoit. I don't know why. That's how I feel when I look at him. So who knows? This is gonna be fun.
Moving on from that, we got John Gargano versus the number one contender, whoever wins night one's gauntlet match for the NXT North American title. So are we assuming if it's LA Knight, who? John Gargano or LA Knight? Who y'all going for?
I'm going for LA Knight.
I got Gargano retaining.
I was gonna say Gargano as well. I feel like something gonna happen.
Then we get the Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly unsanctioned match, which this is going to be one of those cinematic matches. I can feel it in my gut, but I gotta go with Kyle O'Reilly getting he got to go over. He got to get his revenge here. So I got to go with Kyle on this one because of the revenge tip.
I'm going with Kyle O'Reilly also because I think what's going to happen is I think once Adam Cole loses, I think he's going to get called up, and Kyle O'Reilly is going to put him into the main event picture.
Last but not least, we got the NXT title on the line. Finn Balor defends against Karrion Kross. I'm going with Karrion. I'm going with the guy that never lost, that vacated his belt due to injury. He's going to win it back and go right where the fuck he belongs, right next to his sexy, hot-ass wife.
How long has Finn Balor been in NXT already?
A little over close to 2 years.
3 years?
First one, it was like...
I thought it was 3. Because he went back in 2000. He went back in what, 18 or 17?
18, maybe 19.
And Balor's going to wind up getting called back up to the main roster.
No, it wasn't 19.
He's been down there for at least a good couple of years. So I want for a fact.
Okay.
Pass
Yeah.
the torch. Finn Balor's
Time
gonna
to
be like,
pass the
no,
torch. Fuck it, bitch.
go back to the main roster. Dude.
So my question is, if he's called up to the roster, right?
SmackDown.
We're talking about Finn Balor,
SmackDown.
right? F-I-N Balor, right? So regardless, if he goes up, is he going to be Finn Balor and Finn Balor alone? Or is he going to have that Finn
No, I think
Balor
he's
and
going.
demon shit again?
Yeah, he's going to stick with the Prince. He's not trying to go back to the paint. He already announced that. So. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he wants to be an actual Prince like the artist. Yeah, that's gay. Be original.
All they're trying to do is just try
WWE.
to
Stop
do a
fucking
watered
shit
down
up.
version of
Fucking
the
asshole.
Prince from New Japan. That's all they're trying to do right now.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that, but damn, man, come on, man.
Now, if they were to
What-
put him on
okay,
Raw
I get
and
it.
match
I
him with
get it.
AJ Styles
get
and
it.
that dude that he's with,
But fuck it.
I could see some stuff happen for him.
Now, see, if they was to do that, I'm gonna tell you right now, I would definitely be ranting right now. I would definitely fucking go off. I would definitely, man, listen, WWE would be all types of scumbags, whores, cunts, skeezers, hoes, all types of shit. If they were to literally make that happen on Raw, with Finn Balor, AJ Styles, and what's his name, Amosa, whatever his name is, like, I would absolutely. As soon as you would say, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the podcast, I would cut you the fuck off, and I'm going at it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you, because that would literally be a spit in the face.
They'd come out like
I'm dead ass fucking serious.
They'd come out like how Prince Devitt used to come out at New Japan on the shoulders of Underball.
No, listen, I get it, but at the end of the day, regardless of how you say they come out, for that to happen would be completely asinine and disrespectful to me as a fan and as a black man. Because that's just letting me know that you can't have an all-black cast, a strong cast, but it's okay to have two white guys leading the march while you have one big black guy to cover their ass. If that ain't some Negro slave shit I ain't ever heard in my life, I'm not feeling that. And I took it there. I don't give a fuck, because that's how I see it. You tell me one thing. CyberYeti and BlvckHvrt, as a wrestling fan,
absolutely
was
nothing.
There was nothing wrong with the Hurt Business. I felt like if they added a couple more people, I felt like it could have been bigger. It could have been bigger than Nation of Domination. It could have been a very strong.
Me personally, I could have said you could have built a black mafia and added Keith Lee and Naomi, and boom, you could have had everyone's rocket ship started. Everyone would have had gold. Everyone would have had some type of gold.
Ricochet, Leo Rush. But you know what? They don't want to do that. So what they do is you align the guy who doesn't speak for about 2 years. Okay, you use him as a bodyguard for your WWE Underground. Nobody knows his fucking name. Respect. Now all of a sudden, he's wearing cashmere sweaters. He's dressed up. He went from his black leather shit that they do to all big guys that come into WWE. They have them starting off wearing some leather type shit. They did it with Diesel. They did it with fucking Kane. Big Show was wearing leather at some point. Let's keep it real. They did it to Viscera / Mabel.
You have to keep going, but we are running out of time.
This is the same old shit that we've been eating.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, if I see that, I'm
listen, man. I'll give you 20 minutes.
Give me 10 minutes to go off. I'm just telling you.
Because I'm pretty sure 10 minutes is not going to be enough in your vocabulary.
Because you know I'm coming with that.
But that's the end of the show. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for subscribing. Keep subscribing. Keep liking our pages. Keep liking the channel. Keep subscribing. Keep sharing. Get our numbers up. And definitely look out for the shirts. Definitely coming soon. Black and white and black and red, of course. DM me. You're gonna have to bring me your shirt.
You got my
I
size.
don't think I can find the 6L shirt in any store. I have to find it online or something like that. Okay.
See, all your clothing stores, fuck you.
Yeah, but follow the podcast here on Anchor, Google Podcasts, Radio Public Podcasts, Breaker Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Podbean, and YouTube. Follow us on social medias as well: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Off the Top Rope Podcast. And Twitter is _ropes. Nonetheless, I know it's not fun, and I'm sorry. But our next show, our next
wrestling as a 3X shirt goes to the fucking show, and the shirt looks like a blue meanie ECW. Everybody gets to wear no shit. Get a cut off half baby shirt that I paid $15 for. Fuck you. I need a shirt that fit, bitches.
Okay. Our next show will be next week when we give the weekly recap report. The week of WrestleMania week. This is gonna be a lock and loaded wrestling week as is, so we're gonna be swamped to the max. Well, we're gonna try to do the best that we can to give you guys the latest coverage. Yeah, and we're gonna get the predictions for WrestleMania's night 1 and 2 from everybody, and I'll write that down and make that announcement in the bubble. As Big Mike defends his OTTR championship against all of us in a battle royal, and the battle royal. So I know everyone's getting a piece of the pie. That's all I gotta say from my end. I'm BlvckHvrt. I'm gonna pass the floor off to Cyber and Uncle Phatz and make your plug us a shout out so we get the hell out of here. Which is now. Cyber. Damn it, you got to him 3 times in one episode.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Well, first off, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We do appreciate it. I'm going to try to get this in quick before the production truck decides to cut me off again. Those assholes. Please continue sharing the podcast. Let's keep on growing. We have big plans for the podcast, so just keep on sharing. Follow me on all my socials at CyberYeti. Also, follow me on Twitch, same handle. And guys, we have a very busy week ahead of us. It is.
Oh no, Dominic got him.
I'm here.
Oh no! Oh shit! Uncle Phatz, quickly go, man. We got 2 minutes.
Oh, yo! All right. This is your boy Uncle Phatz. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, all my baconers and baconettes. I appreciate y'all. Please share. Please tune in. Any feedback is good feedback. Make sure you keep your family and friends in prayer. And thank you for all the support. Thank you to the OTTR family. And this week is Major Week. So tune in, enjoy, have fun, and shout out to my babies, Anissa and Liv. I love you, ladies. Beautiful.
And for me, BlvckHvrt, like Cyber said, we got a long, consistent week ahead of us. It's WrestleMania week, so we got a jam pack, and I'm at the need to get myself primed up for that. And also, we're gonna do a crossover episode with the Dirty Heels podcast as well, coming soon. So I want you guys to be my tag team partner, man. We gotta go after the tag team chat. We gotta go after the tag team titles. So until then, folks, I would tell you the details in the bubble.
Where? Okay. Please tell me, because I'm ready to tag team with motherfucker. Okay. We're going to represent OTR. Let's get it. You know I'm for the fuck shit.
Yes. Dog, can I talk about that in the bubble?
All right, let's get it. All right.
I'm not. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
BlvckHvrt here.
for shit,
Head
bro.
Horse
Let's
from
go.
OTTR. I bid you adieu, and we'll catch up with y'all next week. See ya. Have a good weekend.
Oh.